Okay, so Accelerator Joshua here. I want to do a review for the Husky tool tote. This is the 18-inch. I've seen other reviews, but nobody really says or specifies why they chose this over something else. They just like the way it looks, or they don't really say how it caters to their needs, their specifications. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that. Okay, the first thing is the handle is really nice and solid, and it moves out of the way. You can see here. Okay, pretty simple. It'll give you access to the main compartment. Now, the reason I chose this over a regular closing bag is very simple. The little pockets that a normal bag would have are actually really low and very loose. So when you would put the items, they would be more like this. They would be like this rather than nice and straight and actually secure in there. They'd be like this, almost falling out. So any little shake, these can easily just pop right out. So the design on these is actually very functional. They work. They'll hold tools and the tools won't come out. The tools won't actually fall out. So that's a reason. That's one of the reasons why I chose this bag. Another thing is organization. Not only does it have good functional bags, but even the bags that are big can still hold the items in place without them falling out. But the functionality of it, everything is organized and you can easily grab what you need rather than have everything in here in a closed bag and search, say, a pair of slip joint pliers or a Phillips screwdriver. Everything would be in here piled one on top of the other, making it very difficult to actually use. So with this, you just slide it back in there and it's safe. Another cool thing is the pockets are big and deep enough that you can just grab a tool and put it back on there without really looking at it. You just grab it, slide it back on, and it's there. So that's another thing that I really like about this. It's really nice. Very easy to grab a hold of. The main compartment, it's big enough that I have in here my Makita charger, which is at the very bottom, my two Makita drills, impact driver, regular drill driver with two batteries, which is here and here, two batteries, a drill bit set here, a hammer, speed square, and there's my speed square, and some metric deep sockets, which are the ones that I use for work personally. Now, it looks kind of cluttered up, but if I needed to, I can just grab the tool that I need, like say the hammer. I can just grab it out, and everything else is still in place. I can also just So that's another thing. There's no searching and nothing gets distorted. If I needed the impact driver, I'll just go ahead and grab it, bring it out. If I need the battery for it, I'll just go ahead and grab the battery. And it's pretty much ready to go. So I can slide it on there. So now that's ready to go as well. And everything is still exactly the way I left it before. Slide it back on there. So everything stays the way you organize it, which is really nice. That's the reason I like this bag. It's very easy to grab a hold of everything, and the actual pockets are functional. Pockets actually work the way they should. So that's the reason I chose the tool tote over an actually closed tool bag. It's very functional. It's easy to grab everything, rather than have it all in the main compartment and start searching for every little thing. If I wanted to grab the utility knife, I could just grab it from the outside rather than search through here and there just to grab it, or grab tools out just to find it. This is very organized. Yes, it's open, so if you work in a place that has rain, then you're gonna have to cover it in order to cover your tools. So that's a disadvantage that it has. That's the only disadvantage, actually, because even though there's a lot of stuff right here right now, I can still manipulate it so I can move the charger in a way to give me more space and put another power tool in here and probably put an extension cord on it. So it's a good size. It's very solid, very heavy, and it's also got a little legs at the bottom. Let me show you. See, it's got 5 little legs at the bottom, so 5 little rubber feet. So when you set it down, it's not actually touching the ground, it's sitting on those little feet. So it'll keep the bottom from actually getting a lot of dust, or if there was water on the floor after a rain, it's going to prevent the bottom of your bag to get wet. It'll keep it dry because it's sitting on that quarter inch of extra of those little legs. So that's the reason I chose the Husky tool tote. I really like it. I only paid, I believe, $23 and change for it plus tax. So the pricing is good. It's very solid. It's durable. It's really easy to get your tools. So later on, I am going to do a review on other tools that I actually have or that I use. And that's about it. Thanks for watching.